right. Well, just don't say any bad words.
Okay.
Hey, this is Johnny Beane, David Nesdall.
Yo.
Hey, and this is a little segment we call Nesdall's News.
I like it. I like it. Nesdall's News.
Yeah, news, not.
Yeah, I know. Nesdall's News. N-E-W-S.
I had to. What do you call it? I had to blur that one out that last time, you know, but. Hey, everybody. Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Oh, it's 1 o'clock on the dot. 1 o'clock Pacific. What? 4 o'clock where you are?
4 o'clock on the East Coast.
Very good. Very good. So yes, there's people jumping in. Thank you.
Cool. Hey, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Nesdall has some news. I guess.
Yeah,
kind of. Maybe
I do.
I don't know.
I put my Music Man Goto Floyd back on my Music Man Eddie Van Halen guitar.
Cool.
The reason why I did it is because Adam Reaver sent me a brass block.
Cool.
And since I took the shims out from underneath the saddles on this, I was wondering if it would have lowered the action some. And of course it did. It's perfect. The action is actually where I love the action on these guitars. It's super low.
Hey, Stephen.
It plays fantastically. It's just so fluid.
Awesome.
It's never felt this good before. This guitar has never felt this good before, and I am absolutely loving it. It was in danger. This guitar was in danger of either being sold, destroyed. And,
you would smash that guitar?
I wouldn't have smashed it, but I would sell it. I would have sold it. If something cooler came along, because it never played right. It was never the perfect Music Man that everyone says. Oh, the Music Man is the best guitar. It's the best of all the EVHs. Blah blah blah. And this one was not. But now it's really, really good, and I'm really enjoying it.
Now it is. So
it's still not my absolute favorite guitar that I own, but it's so easy to play now. I mean, just the strings being so much closer to the fretboard, and it doesn't buzz out anywhere, and it just feels so good, really great. It fits perfectly. It's just what a great guitar.
Hey, OR.G guitar cover says hey.
Hey.
So what was wrong then? What was wrong with that guitar? Why are you on the verge of smashing it?
I couldn't get the action where I wanted it, no matter what. Even with shims, it was just not working right, and then it wouldn't resonate correctly. It just wasn't doing what these things do. It wasn't performing the way these Music Man guitars are supposed to perform. It just wasn't. There was no vibration. There was no vibe. There really was no vibe, other than the way it looked, because it looks fantastic. The guitar looks beautiful. In your hands, the neck feels amazing, but the only thing that was missing was the resonation and just the playability. And after taking those shims out from underneath all the saddles, and I don't know if everyone knows what I'm talking about. On the saddles of these Floyds, and not all of them, this is the first time I've ever seen it, because I was taking it apart to clean it one day, and you take each saddle off, and underneath each saddle there was On the two outer ones, there was one shim each, and then as you got closer, the two second ones, second and fourth, had two shims, and the two inside ones had three shims apiece to make a radius to curve to curve it, to make it match the curvature of the fretboard. But it really didn't. It was more extreme than the curvature of the fretboard. Played correct. So I took the bridge off the guitar and put a real Floyd, an original Floyd on, and that was much better. It was better, but it wasn't fantastic. It just wasn't.
That's like my guitar.
Exactly. Yeah, it wasn't right. You know, the high E and the low E.
Mine's not right. Mine's been not right for 10 years. But I'm used to it.
Right.
All my guitars are messed up.
As you know, the high E and the low E are high, and then the rest of the saddles are, I feel like they're lower than the two outer strings.
Because there's a curve.
Right, because there's less of a curve on the Floyd and more of a curve on the fretboard, with a real Floyd.
Hey, David Allen.
So
what's up, man?
Like I said, it was better, but it still wasn't great. So I was thinking, I asked, I bought a brass block from Adam for it. And I was so bored last night. I was like, I need something to do. So I was like, I'm going to try this. I had taken all the shims out of this bridge, and what's the worst that could happen? If it doesn't work out, I'm not tired. I'll just put it back to the way it was if I don't like it. So, I put the old bridge back on. I restrung it. I set it up. We have something.
Hey, Manny.
Those shims that were in this bridge, absolutely, with them gone, made the guitar feel like these guitars are supposed to feel like. And man, what a difference! Just what a difference! It's great.
That's a nice photo of you.
Is that from now?
Yeah, that's right. Well, no, it's the default for the video.
Oh, okay. So it's not so bad.
You're like, look at this.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so much better, and I've been playing it all day. It's really good, and I want to crank it up, but I don't want to piss anyone off in the household upstairs, and it wouldn't sound good on this video anyway. So so there you go. But yeah, I'm happy to say that I am going to keep my Music Man guitar, and I'm going to play it a lot more often because it feels well. Awesome. Well, yeah. I mean, those bridges, yeah, they do feel different than an actual Floyd. Like the arm might be a little longer, maybe. Is the arm or it's bent differently, isn't it? It's bent differently. It
might be a little.
It should be the same size. The PV one is a little longer, but this is not. This is the same size, but it's bent differently. So it appears that it is, but it's not. The PV one is a bit longer. But yeah, man, just loving it. Absolutely loving it. And it looks new again. The guitar looks brand new again. I cleaned up this Floyd, and it looks. Yeah,
that looks. Mine looks like a piece of crap compared to yours.
Well, because you don't clean it. I saw a photo of the bridge on your guitar last night or today. Maybe it was today. Put a photo, in Facebook. Show your EVH brand guitars or whatever. EVH guitar. And I saw yours, and I'm like, that Floyd looks like it's 1,000,000 years old. It's a fossil.
Yeah, it is.
It's because you sweat and you don't clean it up.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. I can put brand new strings on a guitar, play the guitar for 20 minutes, literally, and the strings will be black. And I'm not kidding.
You know what you need to do to that Floyd? You need to take it apart. You need to get some titanium saddle blocks, the inserts.
I need some titanium strings. Do they make those? Never break. Oops, I just gave away like a $1 million idea. Uh-oh. You better
Just
you
a
better
million.
you better jump on that, man. Or David Allen, he's watching this. Hey, make some titanium strings. Hey, Kenneth. Yes.
So that's the news update on this guitar. It's fine, really good. Oh, and I also put original Floyd Rose springs on it. But I think I'm gonna order the purple springs. Someone behind me?
No. No, I could see
Oh,
myself in the reflections. I was waving at myself.
oh,
It was exciting.
oh, how nice.
I was excited. Somebody
I like
behind.
very I like light tension springs for the Floyd Rose, and Adam suggested the purple ones be the ones they get. So I'm gonna
Hey, Faraz.
order
Oh, cool,
a
cool.
set of those
Yeah,
tomorrow.
those things. Yeah, they sound interesting. Those things.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'll try a set. I'm placing a whole order because the Floyd that I took off this guitar, I'm gonna FU it all up. I'm gonna get the titanium stuff and all the crap that goes with it. So
Mm-hmm.
and I'll try out those springs and see if I like them. But the ones that are on it now, the springs that I just put on them, these are fine. I just want to try the other ones to see. They're not terribly expensive. They're pretty cheap, so I'll try it out. If I hate them, then I'll send them your way.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm sending you a package tomorrow anyway.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, somebody else just
Yeah.
messaged me, wanted to send me something, and so my PO box, it is public. If anybody wants to send me anything, except your dirty laundry. Although I am doing laundry
Yeah.
today, so I guess I could do it. Somebody says one SEVILANA
Yeah.
says,
Vanilla.
"Hey, says hi, you guys. Got to be out there in the hot sun mowing the lawn. It's got out of control. I'll catch
Oh.
up with you guys later." Oh, Joe. Yeah, believe it or not, yeah. After we jump off this, that's what I'll be doing.
Oh, cutting a lawn, huh?
Yeah, weed whacking.
What kind of whacking?
Weed.
Okay.
You know. Hey, everybody. Yeah, if you dig this stuff, give it a thumbs up, please. I think that'll make Nesdall very, very happy.
Yeah.
Org guitar cover says, where'd you get that guitar, the Music Man?
Where'd I get this one? This one I got at the Music Zoo a few months ago. Maybe about a year ago. Was it about a year ago? I think it was a year ago. Or close to it. Yeah, it had to have been a year ago. I saw it on their site. I think it was on a Friday night or something. After they closed, I saw it on their site, and I have some of the guys and girls that work there. I have their phone numbers. So after I saw it, I immediately called one of my buddies, Mark, who works there. I said, "Hey, man, get it off the site now. I'll take it tomorrow. I'm coming in." He was like, "Well, it'll be in tomorrow." I said, "No, someone's going to take it. Someone's gonna buy it because it was on eBay as well. It was, you can buy it."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They had put it on their eBay store. And I said, "Dude, please, just take it off the site." So
Hello, Bill.
So he did. Yeah, so he did. He took it off the site. The next morning, I came in to get it, and he said, "You're absolutely right. I came into the store that next morning, and 2 or 3 people had called about the guitar, and I had already been on.
We're drooling.
Yeah, it already had
People
been on
already
hold.
looking at drooling. They opened up the case and there was drool.
3 people wanted to buy it, from the eBay stores. And luckily I took it off the site.
Mm-hmm.
Because these things are very hard to come by, and the top on this guitar, especially with this top, it's just really, really pretty guitar. You know, it's you can swim in that. That's how pretty it is. You know, it's. I don't know, you know, if you can see. So.
Zipkin says, "What did I miss?" Oh, you missed it, man. You totally missed it, dude. You'll have to rewind the video. I think you can. I think you can actually rewind this live and actually watch it from the beginning.
Yeah, I think you can.
I think you can. Kenneth.
So.
Kenneth says, "Hey guys, I just had a similar experience. Similar experience with my Ibanez Jam 7V WH. Bought it new in February for $3,000, and it played okay, but not quite up to its potential. So last weekend, I finally pulled it completely apart, and there was a shim under the nut and one under the neck. I pulled both out and was able to set it up perfectly how I like it, and I love this guitar now."
Cool.
Awesome.
So what was the action? Was the action too low for you with the shim in it? Or did you just, you know, how was it not perfect for you? Which, you know, what was wrong with it?
Zipkin says he actually just ordered a lot of brass stuff for his gold Strat. He has a gold Fender.
Nice. Yeah,
Is it a made in Mexico? Is it?
Don't know. I don't remember. I haven't seen the Strat. Maybe did I see a Tele? Maybe a gold one.
It's a Strat. I saw it. He was chasing after me with it. Oh, China. The Squire it's the Chinese one.
China.
You know. Manny has a question for you, Dave.
Okay.
Manny says, "Dave, I have a question. It's arthritis season here in West Texas. So my fingers are acting up." Okay. "I know you set your action low and mentioned a trick using a business card to determine height. Can you please tell me that trick again? I want to see if it will be more comfortable for me. Thank you."
It's not a business card. I use the 3mm. I use the 3mm Floyd wrench. And what I do is I tuck it under the strings at the 22nd fret. And if it goes under the strings but touches the string, if it actually touches the string but goes under the strings, it's pretty much perfect. If it goes under the strings but doesn't touch, your action is too high for me, because I like the action to be 1/32nd at the 12th fret, all the way across the board. So 1/32nd at the 12th fret is super low action. It's kind of buzzing. It buzzes without an amplifier, but through an amplifier, it doesn't buzz at all. So it doesn't buzz at all through an amplifier.
Hey, Robert.
But you know.
What? Robert just sent me a message. Robert says, "Hey, Johnny, what brass block fits the Ernie Ball Music Man? Thanks. Love the show."
Do you want to take that or you want me to take it?
I have no idea, so you better.
Well, you can only get it from Adam Reaver at fu-tone.com. And it's not a regular brass block. It looks like a regular one, but it only fits the Godot Music Man Floyd. You have to order a brass block, and it's a 42mm for this bridge. You can't even use it. You can't use it for a regular Floyd. I know it looks like a regular brass block, but it's not, because the holes for the screws that are under these saddles on the plate They're different. They're a different size and in a different spot. So you can only order the one for this bridge for this guitar. And it's, like I said, 42 millimeters. And when you order it from Adam, you got to ask for a brass block for a Eddie Van Halen Music Man guitar. Or an Axis if you have an Axis. Just, you know, it has to be for a Music Man Floyd.
Godo.
Godo, correct.
Are they still Godos now?
I think they are, yes.
It has to be Godo. And I was just added a note here that says arthritis pain can get better by diet if you go gluten-free.
Yep, it absolutely can. Warm weather is also great for arthritis, which you're in Texas, so it's good for that. And ibuprofen as well. I wouldn't take an extended amount of ibuprofen because that's bad for your kidneys, but it does take care of the arthritis.
Yeah. Yeah, don't take the whole bottle and take a bath. Bad idea.
No, I wouldn't even do more than, than two capsules, and I wouldn't do more than once a day because I'm not even allowed to have it because I'm diabetic and I have kidney damage. So it's not good. But for someone without any kidney problems, you can take it for a while without it causing any damage, but it eventually will.
Super Junior says that Ernie Ball makes a set of coated electric titanium strings. Oh, that's already a thing? I thought I invented that. Whoops. You beat it.
Listen,
you beat me to it, Ernie.
I thought that I invented titanium, hex wrenches for the Floyd, but apparently they make them too. I had said to Adam, "Hey, can you make these things?" And he says, "It's already been done." I said, "Oh, okay."
You should ask them if they make titanium toothbrushes.
That would hurt the teeth.
Oh. What about the Tin Man? Was he titanium?
No, he would be tin. Plus the Tin Man.
Is Superman titanium? I think he is. I think he was. Did you see that last Superman movie? I never saw it.
No, I didn't.
Superman versus Batman or whatever. No idea. Thanks for the tip, fellas. Manny says. You're welcome, dude.
Anytime.
You're very welcome. Anytime. Kenneth likes his action around 1 to 1.2 millimeter. Is that half?
Okay. 1.2.
Is that?
It's a little higher than what I like.
Adam Scheinberg says, "Don't bother with Superman versus Batman." He says, "Don't even try." Hello, by the way, he says. Yeah, I wasn't.
Eduardo, are you on?
I wasn't gonna bother with it.
Sorry.
I was just wondering. I like Superman. I was talking about this yesterday on my podcast. Yesterday, my Veda, which I guess I'll do later on today at some point. That I grew up on the Chris Reeve Superman films. Those you can't beat those things, Anything after that, ugh. I guess I don't know. I haven't seen the new stuff, so.
Kenneth just sent me a photo of the height on his Steve Vai guitar. It looks pretty low. The action looks pretty low. Still looks a little bit higher than mine, but it looks kind of like right on the line. It's within where I would play it, but I would probably get it at that first little line on that ruler.
Speaking of photos, somebody sent me a photo.
Yeah.
Let me show this off.
Kenneth, do you like the action? Do you like the action where you have it now? If you do, then it's perfect for you. That's all that matters. And Eduardo, are you on this chat with us, or are you just sending me texts, not knowing that we're on here?
I have no idea. He usually messages me. Killer Chimp 12 just said something.
Oh, Eduardo, if you're on here, which I think you are, because I'm not texting right now.
Eduardo, are you watching this? If you are, what?
Just I saw the photo of the saddle that you need to replace with the saddles. I don't know where to replace those. They're not regular Floyd Rose saddles. They look like the type that are on this Music Man, actually. They look like this saddle. You probably have to call Godo. Or, maybe Stu Mac might have it.
Isn't Godo in Japan?
StuMac.com. I don't know.
Can you actually call Japan?
Right now, if you call Japan, they'd be sleeping.
Can you actually call them though? Right, how does that work? You just dial like 20 numbers and you get Japan.
Yeah, there's a one there somewhere.
Is there anybody from Japan watching us? Let us know. How can we call you? I've never called Japan. Here's a photo. What was his name? I don't want to say the wrong name. I want to say Douglas. Douglas sent me this photo. This is his Music Man. It was purple. It's totally faded. So it's like brown. It's like a color you never see, you know. He sent me that, and here's another.
It's actually not so awful. It looks pretty cool, to tell you the truth.
It almost looks copper.
It almost looks tan, like a tan.
Like tan or like copper.
Yeah, copper. Copper is more. There's more orange in copper.
Alex just sent me a photo of his guitar. Right there. Hey, Ron. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Then apparently Alex was playing a. Oh, look at this. Rob, you're not watching this, are you? Apparently, Rob asked me to do a hangout like an hour and a half ago. I'm just now seeing
Rob Johnson?
The text, yeah. Rob, are you watching this? He's probably not, because he'd be like, "Hey, let me
get him on here. Get in, yeah, get in it." Oh, Eduardo, so you aren't? Okay, cool. Eduardo is watching with us. So I'm sorry, Eduardo. I don't know where to find that saddle. It does look like the saddle on the Music Man guitar. And I don't know where to find them. I'll help you look, but that's the best I can do.
And apparently, Alex was playing one of the Fender replicas yesterday.
But the guy won't let you play one.
Yeah, the store, they'll let him play it. They won't let me touch it. So
they won't let you touch it. In fact, they're not going to even let you in their store.
They probably won't. I'm probably banned from that place.
Yeah.
Who knows what Alex tells them. Okay. Huh? Who just said something?
That would be my cat.
Oh,
It's too early for you, buddy. It's too early.
Super Junior. Super Junior, man, he knows his stuff, man. He's
Yeah.
saying the reds turn pink, the Music Man's. Purples turn brownish tan. He says he has a red one that is mostly pink now. And Super Junior also says science fact 95% of all the world's titanium is from Russia. Did you know that? Says he watched a
And
documentary on the history of the SR-71 titanium top secret spy project. He says.
the black, the black, black Music Man's turn greenish. They turn green. So,
802
most
Blues.
people
Hey,
that most people that sell the green ones they're not actually green.
they were blue and they
Black.
turned green and they sell them as green ones.
No, they were black.
What?
The black
Black ones turn
ones, the
green?
black ones, as they fade, they turn a greenish color.
Really? How's that?
Yeah, it's just it's a pigment of green. It's just not it's not green like the green guitar I have on the wall. It's but it turns the black as it fades, it turns into like a green. It just mixes with the color of the wood and turns green.
Dave, somebody wants to know what's your favorite Van Halen album?
My favorite Van Halen album, the one with Eddie Van Halen on it.
Oh, Van Halen 3. That's your favorite one.
Yep, that one too. My favorite. Oh, look at this! Look at this! I got a cat on my back.
Morris.
It's Alex. Oh, now I got a cat on my head, my shoulder.
You got a cat hat. Super Junior. Oh, shout out to Christopher Locke. Says it's his birthday.
Yes, today's
today.
his birthday. Today's Chris's birthday. My favorite Van Halen album is probably 1984. Just because I love the guitar tone in that era. Very similar to you. Between
You got a
82
tail
and
coming out of your
84.
ear.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the cat's like.
And a head coming out of my other ear. I know.
Everybody asks me my favorite one. I show them this one every time because I get 2 in 1. There you go. And I can actually play this in my car. My car actually has a tape player. That's what I rock out to. Hey, Garrett. Garrett, how you doing, man? Kenneth says, I like my action low as I can bend 2 whole tones without fretting out. Did I read this already?
No.
Geezer Rocker says, does the fading occur with any or all guitars?
No, it depends on the paint that's used. It depends on
The paint or
it's
it's the finish.
yeah.
It's the finish is what it is. It's not the paint. It's what was placed on top of the paint, right?
Not necessarily because these guitars it's not paint. It's actual stain. They're stained colors because any guitar with maple tops, what they do is they stain the darker parts with like a black, with some sort of t-shirt or a sponge. They just sponge it on, and then they sand it so that only parts of it stay black. And then
I saw a
the
video.
other parts.
I saw a video of them doing one. Yeah.
And then they stain it the color that the guitar is going to be with the same way. It's a stain. The only thing that's used that's painted on with a like air gun is the clear coat. That's it. But this color yellow or amber or whatever you want to call it, that's a stain underneath. And the stain is what really is what changes color. It fades. After a while, it's it's just because of the UV rays, the sun or the light that fades it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've got a cool video of the Ernie Ball factory. I've got it on my computer though.
That,
Actually, somebody took it. Somebody took it and threw it up on YouTube. Although the quality's not as good though, because I filmed it from my TV, like from my phone. But yeah. I have the actual like version of it because I'm the one who taped it off television back in '94. So I do have a super clean copy of it. But there's footage of Edward at the factory.
Yeah, isn't that where the beginning of the footage starts with like a black Music Man Eddie Van Halen guitar?
Yeah, he's playing one. Yeah.
And that's one of only 2 ever made because that's the solid black. Only 2 of those were ever made.
Solid black?
Yeah, it was solid black. It wasn't a
the one he's playing.
Like this.
Are you sure?
Solid. Yeah.
I don't know. Look.
Positive. Solid black.
Let me see. I don't know if it was solid black.
I'm almost positive it was.
Let's see. Who's this? Wasburn1 says, you really need to clean up that place, man. And another inhale. I love this when I'm high. It's a real time killer, he says. Kenneth. Okay, I read that. I read this. Adam Scheinberg is saying, please ask Nesdall. I dropped off my Strat for a setup at All Music in Plainville. Does he have any experience with this place? You ever been there? Plainville?
Yeah.
All Music? Plainview. What am I saying?
All Music in
Plainville? You ever been to Plainville?
I know Guy is the owner of that place, and he's a great person, nice person. They got great gear there. What's the problem? Is there a problem? You got a problem, man? Tell me what's going on. I do like the store, and I do like Guy. I don't know the rest of the people there. Guy is the owner, and he's there every day.
Can you play some Roy Bachman?
No. You mean from like Bachman Turner Overdrive?
No. Wait, did I mispronounce his name? Buchanan. Is that Bach?
I don't even know who that is.
Mr.
Roy Buchanan?
Is it
Roy Buchanan?
Yeah, is it Buchanan? That's it. Is it Buchanan? Is it
why? Because
Bachman?
I have Telecasters? Yeah, no.
Mr. Toothy Critters is asking if you can play some. Somebody else said something about your Tele earlier.
Because you see my Telecasters on the wall. No,
okay, they say yes.
I can't play like Roy Buchanan.
Kenneth is saying, do we know if the nut on the EVH Wolfgang made in Japan can be changed to a German nut, or does it have the same problem with the mounting screw placement?
I think you can change it because I think that Eric Broadbent changed his. So I think it does. The only one that can't be changed is the special made in Mexico. And you can change that one. You just have to make one of the holes a little bit wider. And I don't suggest doing it, but Rob Johnson did it, and he doesn't have a problem with his. But I wouldn't do it. I would just keep the nut that's on there on there.
You got a cat on your shoulder.
Yeah, I know.
802 Blue says
hungry.
the Telecaster Master. That's Roy Buchanan.
Roy Buchanan. Yeah, Roy Buchanan was amazing guitar player, and he played a Telecaster by the name of Nancy, a black pickguard Telecaster like those that are on my wall, and he named it Nancy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Super Junior has.
And it was the most shrill sounding guitar ever. You listen to it, and it goes right through you. I'm not saying all Teles do. These are all very warm sounding for Teles. They're great guitars, but you know, I guess maybe he was playing it through a twin at the time, and you know, a Tele through a twin. That's like it grabs you by the spine and it just tries to pull. Oh. Isn't this? Which was garbled over the thing, wasn't it?
At first, yeah. That string talk part was. It was. The rest was fine. Kenneth says, "Yeah, I thought about putting dowels in there and redrilling."
Well, no, you don't have to put dowels in there.
I think that's what happened to this one, right? Isn't this one redrilled?
Yes, you can absolutely put a German nut on that guitar because he made one of the holes a little bit wider.
Here's another one.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, this thing's all messed up, man.
What Nick?
This is
that's the Focus.
It's my first one, my original one. Yeah.
Focus, Nick.
Yeah. See, look at this. Look at it's like all like you can see all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know. Ah. Dangerous. Mr. Toothy Critter says he loves Van Halen's Intruder.
Oh, yeah.
You know how to play that? Eduardo says, yes, I'm watching you guys.
Cool.
Can you play Intruder?
Not with this guitar. Because the arm makes no noise. See, it makes no noise.
Well, you can push. Go ahead and push the string against the top pickup.
Oh yeah, that it'll do. Yeah. Yeah, that noise it'll make. But you know, the arm running into the fine tuners is not going to happen with this bridge.
It will on mine. And in fact, when I did that lesson, that's the guitar I used because of that.
You have an old Floyd. Yeah. You have an old Floyd, and it did it on those.
Yeah. Hey, Vinny. Vinny. Robert is typing.
Yo, Vinny.
Robert is typing. Yeah, welcome everybody. Yeah, this is our
nice.
Sunday afternoon edition of Nesdall's News.
Yes, the satellite edition of our show.
Yeah, we're streaming live worldwide. Super Junior, just wow. Did you actually type this or did you copy this from somewhere? This is Super Junior just sent me a book. I'll read this real quick. I'll read this while Dave plays some music.
Sorry, go ahead.
Here, oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Here is the Ernie Ball Music Man form answer on the fading due to the way some of the dyes were mixed. That caused some of the colors react with natural chemicals in the wood over time. The dyes were mixed in small batches and used until they used up the color. Then another batch would be made. In some cases, the dye faded completely, and in some others, it just lightened or changed to a different color. In canned dyes you buy off the shelf, you usually won't find this problem because they've stabilized. They're stabilized. But Ernie Ball Music Man had their own method of creating the mixed dyes. and it didn't always work. It happened because the wood wasn't properly sealed first. Instead, the dyes were rubbed onto the wood first to bring out more intense grain pattern, and then sealed. Looks nice, but
There you go.
you can see it has its drawbacks in some cases. Thank you, Super Junior. Did you understand what I just
Yep,
said?
Dave, you're up. Yes, absolutely.
I don't remember. I just read it. No, I knew that. I knew that stuff. Uh, Robert said he just messaged me. This is fresh from the wire. I emailed EVH Gear about a chrome nut for my Stealth Special, and they sent me a link to all parts. I haven't tried it yet. What do you think about that, Nesdall?
All parts is good stuff. You can, you can, yeah, they're very good stuff.
You can order parts of them.
It's the same quality.
You can order parts of them,
It's the
and
same
literally,
quality.
you can build a guitar. That's amazing.
Yes. Yeah. Same. It's good quality stuff. All parts has only good quality stuff. It may or may not be a name brand on the item, but it's good. It's good quality.
No, but they've been around for so long. They are a brand.
They certainly have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they are, but it's not gonna. What the nut is not gonna say all parts on it.
Yeah, but it also says licensed by Fender stuff, right? A lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the necks,
if you buy an
you
all parts neck,
you get a neck.
it's gonna say licensed by Fender. Yeah.
Back of the headstock or the back of the what do you call that? The
Underneath
bottom.
the underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Underneath.
Yeah, it'll say licensed by Fender.
Yes.
So his will it fit though? Will the nut fit? A chrome nut from all parts.
As long as you buy the right nut. As long as you buy the right nut for the neck. I mean, they make different sizes.
Hmm. Do you happen to know what the size
If
would
the neck
be?
is 1 5/8 at the nut, then you want an R2. If it's 1 11/16, you want an R3. If it's 1 3/4, you want an R5.
Hmm. Jim. Is it Nicholson?
Nicholas.
Nichols?
Nicholas.
Jim says, hey now, when will Super Junior be on? Huh? When will Super Junior be on for the Floyd Rose special? Rock on.
All he has to do is say, let's do one, and we're going to do it with him.
Yeah. Yeah. And usually that'd be
he has to just be available.
That'd be a Sunday thing, usually.
Yeah.
We did one a while back, and yeah, Super Junior, he joins us from time to time. He just has to, I know you're watching this, man. Yeah, just when you're available, if you want to jump on with us, talk about Floyd's, show us some more necks. Yeah, just let us. Why are you laughing?
Oh, show us some more necks. That's so funny.
His robot probably, he's probably gotten, several more since last time, He has robots basically sending him packages and answering the door. He's a robot butler that he built. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. Is that true? Is that really true?
I'm sure it is. It's got to be true.
A robot dog butler.
He is a robot butler. He is a robot. He is a robot.
A robot butt?
Jeeves. When? Right now? How far is it? Okay. I think I have to split soon.
You have to go?
Yeah, I have to go. Apparently, there's something on Craigslist I have to go pick up. Okay, we have a bunch of a chicken
comments?
tractor. Oh yeah, Super Junior actually, he's actually commenting. Yeah, we're just kidding about that robot butler, man. Don't send it after us, please. You know, I'll get a knock at the door. I just have to turn this off for a sec. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. There'll be a knock at the door. It'll be a robot. He'll be he'll be he'll be like Super Junior sent me. Destroy destroy your guitar. A robot shows up and starts smashing my guitars.
Oh, not good.
Wow. I'm your Huckleberry just sent me a book as well. Super Junior says he's setting up a new desk and cameras and mic, and he's gonna try to be. Oh, he's gonna try to be the next Johnny clone. He says. Get in line, man.
There can only be one Johnny clone, one Johnny.
Oh, I'm afraid he could actually clone me. That's the thing. You know, his robots have guitar necks for arms and legs. Okay, I heard you. Oh. Built. It's a titanium robot built on 5153 stealth technology. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Very good.
All right. So cool, man. Super Junior. He's gonna get in the game. Awesome, man. Yeah. That'll be cool, dude. Yeah, we'll have to do a hangout soon. Yeah, just like Nesdall was saying, just let us know when you're around. Mr. Toothy Critter says I need to rebuild the input jack on my Tele. Is that a common problem?
Rebuild it. What's the matter with it?
I don't know. It fell off. Input jack on a Tele. Well, maybe he's talking about the jack plate. There's different jack plates. Like there's what's the kind? The circle kind that.
That's the one that's on every one of mine.
Like an ashtray little thing, or what do you call it?
Yeah. I don't know. A jack plate. Tele jack plate.
802 Blue says I use a lot of all parts stuff on my Strat upgrades. Never had a problem with their stuff. Okay, I'm your Huckleberry sent me the. Hi Johnny, I'm a little behind on the feed, but Ernie Ball responded to your question in record time. Check out Ernie Ball's 3121's titanium Trt strings. I've been using them a while and have never broken one. And they have the same Ernie Ball feel. Cut and pasted brief description. The Trt wound strings are treated with a micro-thin layer of enamel that prevents decay and corrosion up to 5 times more than uncoated sets. And each plain string features a rust-resistant plating along with the patented reinforced winding of titanium wire. Titanium's inherent strength prevents string breakage, string slippage, and is proven to keep your guitar strings in tune better than conventional plain strings. Now I can breathe.
How do they sound?
Huh? How do they sound?
How do they sound?
They sound titanium-rific.
You're just coining phrases today, man. You're on the ball.
Yeah,
man.
I just invented that.
Oh, wow.
Copyright JohnnyBeane.com.
Just churning them out fresh, baking them fresh every day. Here.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's like that Zoe. You ever seen that Zoe video for Siri, where she's like, Siri, what's the weather like? You know, and then you can see her to-do list, and one of them says, what is it? What's the phrase? I'll have to look it up. It's funny. It's some word. It's like copyright.
Is Zoe the AT&T girl?
Huh? No. No. No, she is she in as in she and him. One of my favorite bands. I'm a Huckleberry says, I promise I don't work for Ernie Ball. Well, hey, you know, if you do,
send us some strings.
yeah, they're my favorite, by the way. Let me just say.
So simple. Yeah. Not mine, but they're good. I mean, if they were free, they'd be my favorite.
Stefan says, are you guys planning on doing a Floyd Rose special? Yeah. Of course. Somebody just liked. Awesome. Thank you. Kenneth said, I wonder what EVH Gears thought about, I wonder what EVH Gears thoughts behind changing the mounting screw placement is, because they are definitely softer than the German nuts, and they will cause string slippage over time, especially if you use one on your main guitar. You cannot order a new nut from them. Not to my knowledge anyway, Kenneth Benson says. Benson?
We'll order one from Floyd Rose. You can order from Floyd Rose. You can get F1000 parts from Floyd Rose in New Jersey, Wall, W-A-L-L Township, New Jersey. If you want an F1000 Floyd Rose nut, you can get it from them. You just can't get anything that's stamped EVH on it from them. That's all. But you know, it's their product. They just won't sell you something that says EVH on it.
Mm-hmm. All right, here it is. Wait a minute. I'm looking this up now. Where is it? It should be like right here. Oh, it should be right there. No. Where is it? Anyway, I'm looking up something that has nothing to do with what we're talking about at all. But
Yeah.
But it's just since I brought it up, I got to figure out what it was, because now I can't remember.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, it was Zoe's on her to-do list. I just remembered it. I think the word was copyright adorkable. I think that's what it was. Okay. Anyway. I think that was it. Look at this. I need some new headphones, man. These things are awful. Terrible. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this stuff. Thank you very much. If you dig this stuff, slap a like on it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Like the stuff, man.
Nesdall loves that.
Men and women.
Nesdall loves it when you do that stuff. He
I
loves
absolutely do, because it just shows us that you want us to do more of them. That's all.
Yeah.
Let us know that you want us to do more of these things, and we will.
It shows that you really care. You know.
Even if you don't.
Yeah. Even if you can't stand me, you have to admit, Nesdall, he's a cool dude, you know?
I'm cute, too. My mom says so.
Yeah. My mom says I'm cool, believe it or not.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm thinking about doing the Eric Broadbent, too. What do you think? Shave this part off so that this is gone, and then dye the rest of it black.
Yeah.
Maybe dye my head bald. Dye the black part of my head.
Dye my head bald.
Yeah. Dye my head bald black.
Why not?
Oh my God.
Have a good day, 802 Blues. Have a good rest of your day, he says, and I would watch this every day. I look forward to it. Thank you. He would watch this show every day, man.
Well, if anyone knows anybody at XM Stereo, XM Radio, that wants to have a new show, something like this.
You can't watch that, though.
Let them know about us. Well, you know, you can listen to it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can, you know, if we were to get on XM, we could do what Stern did and put a camera in there to do a video type thing.
Oh man, that
Video
reminds
and
me.
audio.
We just got a rental. Our car is getting fixed, so we got a rental car, right? And it came with the Cirrus
The backup
or whatever.
Cool, yeah.
So I'm actually able to listen to Stern now again. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was listening to apparently he just interviewed Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant has a new movie coming out with Meryl Streep. Isn't it? Is that right? She plays like this like super loaded old lady that wants to be like an opera star, but she can't sing at all, and it's based on a true story. I saw the trailer when I saw Ghostbusters last week, a couple weeks ago, or whatever, and the movie looks pretty good. I actually want to go see it. It's true. And
You saw Ghostbusters?
I saw Ghostbusters. I did, and I loved it. No matter what anybody else says, I actually really dug it. I'd go see it again.
What is this, 1983 all over again?
Well, it's a new version of it. You know, it's a brand new. It has nothing to do with the old one. Although the story is almost the same story. Actually, it's very similar. Mr. Toothy Critter says, "Oh hell no." Vinny says, "You guys rock." Kenneth says, "Who needs watching? I'm watching women's beach volleyball while listening to you guys."
I want to be that guy.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta beat that, man. All right, take your shirt off.
That ain't happening. You want to keep the ratings up, right?
Yeah. Well, we want to keep it G-rated at least. Mr. Toothy Critter says those headphones are cracking me up, bro. They're literally cracking. They're awful. It's totally busted here. They still work. I can still hear out of this side, but if this duct tape wasn't here, this would be out of control. It'd be like moving like all over the place.
It'll look like a rabbit ear.
It's
in
horrible.
Fact, I got to get those Beats. In fact, when we get off the phone, I'm gonna go to Best Buy now and go get a set of Beats.
Cool. Well, they have several different ones. I'm gonna get some of those too. Actually,
these are hard. I don't like these. I do not like these at all. The cable's not long enough. I keep on dropping the iPad, and I don't like anything in my ears. I don't mind if there's something on my ears, but having them in my ears, it actually hurts.
Lol, Turtle Beach, Mr. Toothy Critter is saying. Wait, so the women's volleyball is on right now? Where can we watch that? I don't have a TV, so. Somebody was saying that the women's volleyball is just pointless. They're saying there's no point to it at all, is what somebody was saying.
Dude, there's the same point of women bouncing on trampolines. It's perfect. It's a sport in itself.
Mr. Toothy Critter says, yes, I have a 52 reissue. 802 Blue says, must be the Olympics. I haven't seen the Olympics. Did you see, was there a video? I know there was photos of a guy that broke his arm. Did you see that?
I don't want to know.
A guy lifted something. His elbow snapped in half or something.
All right.
There was a photo. I saw a photo of it, but I didn't open it. It was just super tiny, you know? Yeah. I read that and I'm like, I kept scrolling. No, thank you. Kenneth says he agrees 100% with Dave.
Women on trampolines. Yeah.
I don't watch the Olympics. I heard the water there is green. And people are actually getting sick. People are actually getting very, very ill.
Because of the green water?
Yeah, they're saying anybody who swims, they're saying all the Olympic divers, they're saying you can do that, just don't open your mouth when you're in the water. You know, you get out, you're just all slimy feeling. You get out and you look instantly tan.
My
Oh.
stomach is turning
Yes. Okay, I think we need to wrap this up. Oh, we've been on for exactly an hour. We've been on for an hour and a couple minutes. So cool. This is perfect, man.
right now. Nice.
I want to keep these things to an hour, man. You know,
we don't get enough done.
I know. But when we do stuff like this, though,
and it doesn't need to be 2 hours, 3 hours, 4
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. Although people dig them. People wish these things are 3 hours long. Every day. Yeah. Mr. Toothy Critter says we're just warming up. I know. Kenneth says if water is an indoor pool can turn from blue to green overnight because of algae, I'm not swimming there. Well, yeah. But down in Rio, the reason why the water's green is because the sewage is in the water.
Yeah, there's no bathrooms.
It's
no bathrooms in Rio. The bathroom is the water.
In Rio, everything goes through. There's like one pipe. The pipes from the bathrooms go in. I don't even want to talk about this. It's not like the internet, which the internet is actually a series of tubes. Who said that? You guys remember who said that? Okay. All right. I think we're gonna split. Because seriously, I got something I got to do. Although we will be back later, or I will.
Tomorrow.
Maybe. Well, no, I still have to do.
I'll do it with you. Your van.
Okay. I still have to do my vlog today. I'll probably do that like later, like late tonight at some point. Yeah, if you want to join me for that, yeah, you can. Totally cool. Totally cool. Okay. Mr. Toothy Critter says no thanks. I'll go to Hawaii. Okay. Cool. All right. We're out of here. Thank you, everybody, for watching this. Somebody just jumped on. Sorry, we're gonna leave. Rewind the video. You have a whole hour. Oh, somebody else jumped on. We're leaving. We got people jumping in here now. We're about to split.
How many people we got?
Mike J just jumped in here. What's the news? Rewind the video.
Real quick, the news is I put this Floyd, this old Music Man Floyd, back on my Music Man guitar and did some things to it, and made the guitar much better. So check it out from the beginning, and send us a comment if you enjoy it. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Let us know what you think. And we got to go. We'll be back
tomorrow
night.
Shaving his beard off.
No, but I might color it. All this gray might be getting colored. We'll see. Might be back on later. We'll definitely be on later. I don't know if it'll be video, but we'll do Johnny's SSS beta.
Yeah, my vlog. Have a good day, 802 Blues.
And then we'll be back on for another one of these tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Will we?
8 p.m. Eastern.
Wait, what's going on tomorrow?
It's Monday.
Okay, I think I'll be here tomorrow. Yes, I will be here. Well, originally I wasn't going to be here tomorrow, but I will be. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be gone Tuesday. I'll be gone Thursday.
Oh, well.
Does that matter?
None of those days are... No, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. All right.
You enjoy those days.
Mr. Toothy Critter says, don't color the beard. Says don't do it.
I should look my age.
Is the rest of that colored?
It's not. It's just gray here. This is the normal color. Yeah, okay. I don't color these things, but I thought that maybe it would. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, one more chord for the road. We're gonna say goodbye, and we'll see you
later. Mr.
Toothy
Critter said you look good. All right, we're gone. No, no, I'm good. No, because the stream grabs it and
Yeah, I know.
pulls it down. You know. So no, it's
If
fine.
you only knew how loud that actually is, it's just ridiculously loud.
I can tell. I can tell. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're gone. If you dig this stuff, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know, we do a lot of this kind of stuff. Um, talk about guitars, music, the Olympics, Edward Van Halen's guitars, EVH gear, rocking stuff.
Yes.
So yes, we'll be back
Anything, any
later.
version of it, any version of EVH gear, whether it's stuff that
Music
that he puts
Man,
out,
PV.
replicas. We talk about replica stuff. We talk about your homemade stuff. Want to show us your homemade
Replicants.
stuff?
We talk about robots.
Yeah.
You know.
We just don't talk about Democrats and Republicans. Replicants, yes. Republicans.
No, you keep that to your own Facebook page, man.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I would know nothing. Nothing.
All right. All right, we're gone. We're out of here. Thank you everybody for watching this stuff. We'll be back later. So subscribe to the channel. You'll be alerted to brand new videos. We'll be back later doing a vlog, and we'll probably end up talking about all the same stuff anyway. So come back later if you dig this stuff. It'll be probably sometime later tonight is when it will be. But if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll get an alert, so you'll know exactly when we go on. So, all right, rock and roll. I think that's everything. Yes, yes, yes.
Cool.
Keep rocking. I got work on a transmission and a Mustang. Yeah, I used to work on a transmission and a Mustang. Super Junior says he's making a transformer. Nice. His Mustang is going to stand up and then.
David Allen Wright, everybody. David Allen Wright.
You rock, man. You rock. All right, we'll see you guys. See you guys later tonight. JohnnyBeane.com. DavidNesdall.edu. Bye.
DavidNesbot.com.